US-2 is the most advanced amphibious aircraft in the world. I went to Japan to show you a little bit of this plane. You already know, but it's worth remembering. Subscribe, like, and share. Welcome aboard and fasten your seatbelts. In the early morning haze off the coast of Okinawa, a strange silhouette sliced across the sky, low, slow, and powerful. It was not a fighter nor a bomber, but something equally formidable. The Shinmiwa US-2, Japan's pride in maritime search and rescue, a rare beast among amphibious aircraft, born of necessity and sculpted by decades of innovation. The story of the US-2 began not in a single factory or meeting room, but in the legacy of the Shinmiwa PS-1, its predecessor, as Japan's maritime self-defense force sought a replacement capable of operating from sea and shore. Shinmiwa engineers returned to the drawing board. The Pacific demanded a machine that could brave stormy waters, fly into typhoons, and land on waves as rough as 4 meters high. It wasn't just an aircraft they needed. It was a lifeboat with wings. By 2003, the prototype of the US-2 took shape, a masterpiece of Japanese engineering. At a glance, it looked almost bulky, with its high wing and massive float slung beneath. But the design was no accident. Every curve served a purpose, every surface tuned for resilience. It featured boundary layer control systems, a sophisticated technology that allowed it to land and take off at low speeds, even on short or choppy sea surfaces. With 4 Rolls-Royce AE 2100J turboprop engines roaring in unison, they had both the strength and finesse to do what few aircraft could. Unlike traditional seaplanes, the US-2 wasn't built just for reconnaissance or transport. It was a lifeline for those lost at sea. Its pressurized cabin, rare among amphibians, allowed high-altitude cruising, reducing fatigue on long-range missions. Inside, stretchers could be secured, medical equipment mounted, and a crew of up to 11 operated like a flying emergency room. Whether rescuing a downed pilot or a drifting fishing crew, the US-2 could reach places where helicopters dare not fly and ships could not sail. In 2013, during a harrowing rescue mission 1,000 kilometers south of Tokyo, the US-2 proved its mettle. Amid 5-meter waves and gusting winds, the amphibian descended onto the ocean, bouncing like a stone before settling gracefully. The crew worked swiftly, pulling stranded sailors aboard. Hours later, the aircraft rose again, seemingly from the sea itself, defying the very limits of aeronautical engineering. This wasn't luck. It was a result of genius design. The spray suppressor under its hull kept water from flooding its engines. Its corrosion-resistant alloys endured endless salt. Even the cockpit was armored for impact and equipped with cutting-edge avionics. This wasn't just a rescue plane. It was a symbol of precision and perseverance. Beyond Japan, other nations began to take notice. India, with its vast coastline and cyclone-prone seas, showed interest. Talks of export began, and the world saw in the US-2 not only a tool of defense, but a vessel of humanitarian outreach. With a range of over 4,500 kilometers and the ability to land where no runway existed, it was as versatile as it was rare. One of only a handful of aircraft in the world that could touch down on both tarmac and tide. Back at its base in Iwakuni, when the US-2 is ready for flight, it's not with the roar of jets but the hum of propellers tuned for endurance. Ground crews inspect its sturdy landing gear, which retracts smoothly into its boat-like fuselage. Pilots run pre-checks with quiet focus, knowing that when they lift off, they may be heading into the unknown. And still, mission after mission, they return. In many ways, the US-2 mirrors Japan's approach to engineering, precise, patient, and purpose-driven. It isn't built for speed, but for survival. It doesn't carry missiles, but it carries hope. Its wings stretch not toward war, but toward life, as it glides low over the Pacific. Touching down where the sea meets sky, the US-2 becomes something more than an aircraft. It becomes a guardian, a lifeline, a silent promise that no matter how far adrift, someone will come, and they will come flying, in a machine built to conquer wind, wave, and time itself.